Alright, welcome back guys. Thank you for choosing Diesel Dude channel. I apologize for, my delays in videos. I haven't really uploaded, anything since my first video. I talked in the first video about how originally the rims on the truck were red. I painted them to black, so that's what I want to show you guys today in this video. It's going to be quick, sweet, short, and to the point. The reason that I'm doing this is because it's affordable. It's easy. Really all you need is time and $3 for a can of spray paint. It's obviously not going to be as good as if you were to go out and get professional powder coating or anything like that done, but if you're trying to ball on a budget like I am, it's hard to afford new truck parts, guys. Let's all be honest. At the end of the video, I'm going to have a quick little segment on tips and tricks on how to get the very best outcome using spray cans. Thanks for watching.
Gave my name to all of them. And the worst of it all is that I can't keep my heart straight. And the worst of it all is that I can't keep my heart straight.
I really hope you enjoyed my quick time lapse of how I painted my rims. I'm going to go over a couple of things to help you out so that you can get the best results. Alright, so the first thing, I'm sure people are probably wondering why I chose wet sanding as opposed to just dry sanding. So the reason for wet sanding is when you add that water to that wet and dry sandpaper, it's acting as a lubricant. What that's doing is it's allowing for, basically you're not creating such giant canyons when you're actually sanding. So when you're actually sanding and you use the water as lubricant, what that's doing is it's acting a little bit less abrasive, but it's going to give you a smoother, cleaner look when you actually finish. The only downside to wet sanding is going to be all the residue, because it gets in the water and then it's a little bit harder to clean up. So that's going to be my first tip for you guys, is wet sanding especially if you're going to be painting, you're going to need a wet sand. Tip number 2 for you guys. So I'm sure you noticed that when I started sanding my rims, I didn't fully go through all of the red, right? So the reasoning for that is that it was chrome underneath. Chrome is a whole heck of a lot harder to paint. So when somebody else already took the time to paint the rims, they already sanded them, they did everything that they needed to do for that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm using the red coat as a base coat. So if I go sanding through into the chrome, and then I have layers of chrome, red, all that stuff, it's going to create a lot more diverse layers, and then I'm going to have to use a whole heck of a lot more paint to actually cover that up and get a solid, clean look throughout the entire rim. So that's tip number 2 for you guys. If you already have a base layer to paint with, don't sand all the way through it. Alright guys, tip number 3, and that is going to be nozzle placement. So when you are spray painting, you don't want to get this close when you're painting. Alright, you're just going to get a whole lot of product on the item, and you're going to get drips, you're going to get fish eyes, you're going to get orange peel because you're so close. You want to try and keep about 4 to 6 inches away, and you're going to use overlapping layers. Alright, that's how you're going to get your best product, especially when spray painting. Alright, tip number 4 for you guys. And I know I touched a bit on it in the last tip, but overlapping your layers. You're not just going to spray here, spray, quick, back, forth. No. What you're wanting to do is you're wanting to build up one layer here. So say you have about a 2-inch layer here. You want to only go down by about an inch. You want to have an inch on your previous sprayed area, and then an inch on the unpainted area. So you're going to be overlapping. Overlap your areas. And that's how you're going to get a clean, good, consistent layer of paint over the whole thing. Alright, so tip number 5 for you guys. What I'm going to be talking about real quick is how to paint, how to prep chrome. Chrome is by far one of the most difficult things to paint. It's a pain. And painting chrome, if you don't do it properly, you are going to get fish eyes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Chrome is super slick, and it doesn't allow the paint to stick. So that's what's going to cause your fish eyes. So what you're going to do is you want to sand this as much as you can. You don't want to actually try and dig hardcore into that chrome plating, but you want to get enough of an abrasive surface that paint actually sticks. So when I actually painted these white, well, this one's obviously not white, but when I painted my other ones white, I sanded them way more, and I actually didn't wet sand these when I painted them. So that's going to be tip number 5 for you guys. Sand a whole heck of a lot on chrome if you want the paint to stick. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button right down there, subscribe, share this video, share it with all your friends, alright? It would mean a lot to me, I really appreciate it. So, keep viewing, thanks guys.